In these words, we're adding a Y to the end of the word, and we can do this to form an adjective. So we've got choppy, knotty, filthy, itchy, patchy, rosy, noisy, shiny, tasty, and sleepy. So in choppy, you've got the CH making the ch sound, you've got a short vowel in the ot, so we double the P after a short vowel. So we've got short vowel in not, you've also got a silent K on the start of that, and we've got a double T after the short vowel. Filthy, you've got the th sound in there. Itch, you've got the TCH after a short vowel sound. Same with patch, you've got the TCH again after a short vowel. Rosy, just take note that the E goes away when the Y comes to stay there. Same in noisy and shiny, you've got the OI there too. Tasty, once again the E has gone. And sleepy, we're just simply adding the Y, and we've got that long E sound in there. Now, what do all of these words mean? Well, choppy usually refers to the C, and it means that it's bumpy or rough or wild. Knotty usually refers to your hair, but you can see we've got a knotty tree here, so it means it's messy or tangled, or it's got like bumps on it. Filthy means very dirty. It can also mean soiled or grubby. Itchy, when your skin's tingling, it's prickling or tickling and you want to scratch it. Patchy means uneven or irregular. Rosy means, quite often refers to rosy red cheeks, or that means blushed cheeks, or it could mean glowing or red cheeks. Noisy is when there's a very loud, deafening sound. Shiny means when something is gleaming or polished or glossy. Tasty means something is flavourful or delicious or good to eat. And sleepy means that you're tired or drowsy and you need to have a rest. In each of these words, we've changed the base word into an adjective by adding a Y to the end of the word. So we've got choppy, knotty, filthy, itchy, patchy, rosy, noisy, shiny, tasty, sleepy. Here you'll have to write a list word that means rough and wild. So find a word from above and fill in each of those definitions. Fill in the gap and answer the question using a complete sentence. That means you read the question, finish it off, and then the full sentence means that you repeat the part of the question that indicates what exactly you're answering. Down the bottom you have to rewrite the list words here and then circle any of the words here that form a synonym or mean the same as the list word that you've written here. Today's words are all adjectives. We've got choppy, knotty, filthy, itchy, patchy, rosy, noisy, shiny, tasty, sleepy. So you can see all these words end with a Y, and Y is the most common way that we add the long E sound to a base word. So down here you have to combine with the list word, so you've got to find a list word that goes with each of these words. First one is hair, so what will go with that? Then you're looking for opposites here, or antonyms. So what's the opposite to clean, bland, quiet, etc. Write the list word and the base word. So here you're writing the list word for noisily would be noisy, but the base word is noise. So you can work through the rest of those. Fill in the gap with the list word or extension. Now it could be a base word form too. So hair should be brushed daily to reduce. Well, it's not knotty, it will be not. So you're going back to the base word. So just be aware of that when you're doing those. Comparators and superlatives form adjectives. Here, if a word ends with Y, and of course there's a consonant before each of these, you have to change the Y to an I before you add the ER or the EST. We can't get rid of that sound, and we don't like Ys in the middle of words. So if there is a consonant before the Y, you must change the Y to an I. Today we're looking at limericks on this Day 4 page, and limericks are a funny poem that rhymes. Each stanza has 5 lines. The first, second and fifth lines rhyme, and the third and fourth lines rhyme. So Edward Lear is a poet who is famous for the literary nonsense in poetry, especially in his limericks. So here's one by Edward Lear. There was an old man in a barge whose nose was exceedingly large, but in fishing by night it supported a light which helped that old man in a barge. So we want you to fill in the gaps to this one that we've formed. There was a something man from Spain who liked to travel by He went underground, never to be and was not heard from So remember, lines 1, 2 and 5 must rhyme, and line 3 and 4 must also rhyme. That's a nice easy one to get you started. Then we want you to create your own limerick using the rhyming scheme above. So the hints are: choose the last word for line 1, find a rhyming word to complete line 2, then find a different rhyming word for the lines 3 and 4, and then the last one you have to do is find a rhyming word for the last line that rhymes with the last word in lines 1 and 2. And then you've got to create the little rhyme that goes with those rhyming words.